Hey guys, this is my entry for Genkislave's contest, top 5 comedies. These are just some of my favorites. Before I get started, I'm going to mention my honorable mentions. The 40-Year-Old Virgin was originally going to be in there, but another movie caught my eye instead. That one probably should be on this list though. American Pie, Superbad, Trainspotting is one. I've been talking about that a lot about that recently. There's some other ones on there that I'm sure I'm forgetting, and that's probably bad. But anyway, let's get started. The first entry is actually going to be 2 movies, but they're both by the same guy, and they're very, very similar. Borat and Bruno. This one's how foreigners are treated in America, and this one's how gays are treated in America. A lot of people didn't see this movie because they thought it was going to be too gay. It is really, really gay, but I still recommend you see it. And this one might be the funniest movie I've ever seen, like the first time I saw it. And both of them are highly recommended by me. The next one is a movie that I watch whenever I go on a plane, because the visuals are dirty, the audio, like the script, is really filthy, but it's still a funny movie. Clerks. This one kind of represents all of Kevin Smith's movies, because I really like all of his movies except for Dogma. This one's about basically guys that work at like a 7-Eleven type of store, and it's really good. It's hard to believe this got an NC-17 rating. If they stayed with it and they weren't able to convince the board, who knows where Kevin Smith would be right now. He'd probably be working at a place like this, and I'm glad that this got the R rating it deserves. But yeah, definitely check this one out. I'm sure everyone has seen that one though. The next one is a movie that came out a few years ago, and when I saw it on previews, I really didn't think it was that good looking. It thought it looked stupid, but I saw it and I loved it. It's kind of like an underground mainstream movie, and it is Drobit Taylor. It's about these nerds that keep getting picked on by these 2 bullies, so they hire a homeless man to be their bodyguard and train them how to fight. It's really, really good. Even though Owen Wilson's in it, he did a good job. It's a great movie all around. Really, really funny. I was surprised. Even though this is PG-13, it is really good. And I love it. Definitely check that one out. And the kids in the movie even remind me of people, like the 3 nerds, if you can call them that. Remind me of people that I know, so that kind of helped me. The next one is my favorite of the trilogy. It's not really a movie, but yeah, Jackass number 2. This is my favorite of the trilogy, and then next would come Jackass number 1, and then Jackass 3D. Every scene in this movie is great. The beginning's great, the ending's great, everything in between is great. Reading some really gross stuff in here, especially one scene involving a horse, and one scene involving crap. That scene was disgusting too. It's hard to believe that this is how they live. This is how they make money, by doing this. It's sadism and masochism at its funniest, and I love it. And then the last one is the worst movie of all time. The only reason why it's on here is because of how bad it is, which makes it funny. It's The Room. I haven't heard too many people talk about this, but this movie's pretty popular. It's been in theaters for 5 years. It's like a midnight movie now. It is the worst movie of all time. It's right up there with Showgirls and Freddy Got Fingered. Awful, awful, awful. If you want to know how bad this is, for real, type in The Room flower shop scene. That 20-second clip should tell you how bad this movie is. Again, that's The Room flower shop scene. And don't be an idiot and buy this like I did, because all the funny stuff is on YouTube. So that's my advice to you. Thank you guys for watching this video. 5 of my favorite comedies, really 6, but whatever. Thank you for doing this contest at Genkislave. I love entering this sort of shit. And yeah, have a good day, everybody. And yeah, I'm not sure if there's voting, but if there is, vote for me. Maybe. Thanks.